Hey guys, it's Casey. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are working on 8x10 canvas. We're using this green from May Spring, some Color Art Blanket pigments, and greens and golds. And I've got some reds here as well. I've got Crimson Lust and Ruby Woo is a blanket pigment as well. It's a fluorescent. And I've got some red diamond here, which is an interference pigment that's really a large flake. Um, so we're just going to pour all of our resin off into these little cups. I'm going to show you me mixing my colors this time because I want you to see all of these colors mixed up in resin, how beautiful they are. I just love seeing a pigment mixed in resin. The colors are just fabulous. Like this lime green right here. It is stunning. I mean, where else can you find a green like that? Color Art has the best. And then there's this one called Rain right here. It's like a silvery, moody green. I love that color. And then we have this gold. It's called Goldilocks. Really pretty deep, deep gold. And then this one, I think, I want to say a Solar Flare. It's really bright. And then this is the Crimson Lust. Crimson Lust is one of my favorites when it comes to deep red. And then this is the Ruby Woo. I expected it to be brighter red, but it's very, very similar to that Crimson Lust. It's very similar in tone. So I'm taking some of the red diamond and putting it in with the Crimson Lust, trying to bring that red down a shade. And I've got some oil here. This is silicone oil. And I'm just putting a few drops of silicone oil in my gold. This is the one that was Solar Flare. And I'm just going to drizzle the rest of my pigments over onto my canvas. I'm just putting down all my greens first, and then I'm going to add my deep gold, and then I'm going to add my reds. Now, the reds do try to take over in this piece, but I do find a way to fix that. I really want a lot of green, so I'm going to swipe with my gold because it has the silicone oil in it. This is the one I put the silicone oil in. It's going to cause the piece to have some lacing, some really cool effects because of the silicone oil. If I'd put this in a white pigment, it would have really, really made some lacy stuff go on. It would have made it more prominent. You would be able to see it a little better. But even this way, you see it a lot in the final product. You'll see what I mean when I get done, when you get the finished product. But I'm just adding more gold and more gold. And this is my torch. I'm just taking and popping bubbles as I go and trying to bring out any of the cells and lacing. That's what the torch will do. It'll help the lacing effect show up. And I torch it over and over and over, and I keep adding more color. I'm adding some more green now because, like I said, that red really took over. It was more red and gold than it was green, and I have a plan for this, and I need the green. So we're going back in with more of the green and more of the gold. We're going to pop, pop, pop. Add some more of the gold up here. Now I'm going to spin it. Try to get it to open up a little bit. And now I'm taking my silicone oil straight from the bottle and putting down droplets of silicone oil. See what it's doing there? It's making these beautiful cells. And I'm loving it, so I put down a lot more drops. And then I took my torch over it. You see those cells and how they're forming? Absolutely stunning effect. And this is what it looks like cured, guys. Look at that. Look at all those cells. I just love it. Love this piece already. And this piece is going to be done using, I'm going to take some acrylic paint. I'm going to do a character on this piece. This was going to be a character from the beginning. I started out with the design, wanting to do a character, and I've got my acrylic marker out. I've got my acrylic paint out. And I'm going to show you the character that I'm going to do here in just a second. But first we need to clean. What, there he is. Raphael. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. That's the one I want to do. Raphael, the Ninja Turtles. I want to do the original, though. I don't want to do the new ones. I want to do the original. So, I'm doing Raphael. And first I'm going to have to map him out. I'm going to have to draw him out. I did clean this with alcohol. Alcohol is going to get rid of any of the oils that's left from me dropping all those droplets of oil. I wiped it down multiple times before I put the alcohol on it to pick up the oil, because there was quite a bit of oil on here. But you want to make sure you clean it really good with the alcohol before you start any type of drawing or painting process, because if you're going to put resin over it again, you're not going to want to clean it and wipe away your art. So clean it really good beforehand so that you know that you ain't got to worry about the oils and stuff coming off afterwards. But now I'm just drawing my character on here. Hopefully I can get this to look like Raphael. So far he's looking pretty good. And this is just freehand looking at the... I looked over at the picture drawing of him a couple of times. And I just map him out in my head where the lines go. It's a simple process for me just to draw a character like this. Just look off something and draw it. I know a lot of people say that that's not simple for them to do, but for me, that's the easiest way to go about it. It's easier than having to trace and draw him on another piece of paper and print him out and do all the things, you know. A lot of people think that it's easier for them to do it like where you print out the picture and then you trace it over onto another picture, and I can't do all that. I can't be bothered when I can freehand it. Now, some of the more intricate stuff I can see doing something like that, but something as simple as him, I don't see going through all that trouble. But he is a very simple to draw character, so he wasn't really hard at all. But he's coming together really good. I'm loving what I'm seeing. I'm just putting in my outlines right now, and I'm leaving him be. I'm going to fix his eyes real quick. His eyes needed a little tweaking, but other than that, he looks fabulous. I love him just the way he is. I'm not changing anything. I love the way he looks. I hope you guys